Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily High with your host, Matt McGregor and Tone Vage. Good morning, Tone.
Morning. I am good. I am flying off to Miami. Time to say goodbye to Roatan, Honduras. I got to post some awesome dolphin videos to Instagram. I only put them on my Telegram. Man, diving was so awesome yesterday. Great. All right. Matt,
what are you doing in Miami?
Oh, it's just a stopover. I'm heading back.
What are you doing in Miami? I've got heaps of friends.
No, I'm just there for like 12 hours.
Big
I'm not staying.
Right.
And your video was choppy.
Right.
I don't know if that's on my end or on your end. No, I'm just there in Miami for
we'll call it my end.
And we're gonna play poker. Yeah, we hear you, but it's not great. Let's get to the charts. Let's see how. You know what? Let me go first in case yours isn't working. So I'll go first on the charts. Okay, so haven't looked at a monthly in about a week, and the candle's now looking good. I like the little life we have towards at the end here, but we're gonna need a lot more in order for this monthly candle to have any signs of life. We do need to close this monthly candle somewhere around 95,000. I don't think it's going to happen, but there is a chance. Weekly. This is not a very good start to the week, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, that's a daily. My bad. There we go. This is a decent start to the week. I don't like this wick from the top. And we are on week number 5 in the MRI trend, which means we have about a month of downside to go. My personal worst case scenario is that on an MRI buy, we are sitting at 78. That would be the Tone Vase worst case scenario because it creates a conflict between a double bottom, which I hate as a buying opportunity, and an MRI buy, which I love as a buying opportunity. I don't want to see that combination. I would rather see us go straight up from here or fall below 70,000. The last place I would want to see Bitcoin is at 78. I will take a swing at Bitcoin 78,000 on an MRI buy, even though it's at a double bottom. It would be the kind of double bottom that I would be comfortable with holding for the long term, but I would still rather not see it ever happen. As of right now, I like the fact that on this current low, you only had a few hours to buy the low. That is how bottoms are made. This bottom is kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I give it a lower probability that this is the low for us to go up to the upside. But again, on a weekly scale, just like I said on the monthly chart, there is a chance. Daily scale. Daily scale did not lead us to an MRI buy, which I guess is good because it would have been in that 78 range, 77, 78, coming in like around today or later this week. I still see this as a dead cat bounce. I think Bitcoin is going to struggle to break the $92,000 area. We are just coming up to the last area where we crashed. And now we're going to have a triple resistance in that area at like 90, 91. It'll have trouble breaking that area. But again, as I keep saying, there is a chance only because of the way the bottom was made. The bottom was made in a way that tends to find the bottom where you only had a few hours to catch the low. When that happens, there's always a chance that it is the ultimate low. Looking at the 4-hour chart, here is that one candle that gave you a few hours. This was about $1,000 variance in price that only lasted about an hour. That is how markets tend to bottom. The 4-hour MRI buy came a few candles later. We are now flirting with a potential disaster by closing a 4-hour candle below 86,000. And if we do close the 4-hour candle below 86,000, it is very likely we are headed for new lows. So the 4-hour chart does not have a lot of wiggle room here. Either we go up today or we're kind of fucked. Not a good place to be. The 1-hour chart gives you a little more downside protection, but not much. On a 1-hour chart closing below 86,000, 86,800, 85,800 to be exact, with the MRI support line looming 85.3. I guess we could, be a little more optimistic, but no way. How do I phrase it here? If we close a 1-hour candle below 85,300, I would give it a 90% chance we're going to break the low. I mean, that's how confident I would be that we are going into the $70,000 range by closing a 1-hour candle below 85,300, because this is a beautiful ascending triangle right here. And we broke out of that ascending triangle, creating the perfect support. And this support was perfectly back tested on Monday. We didn't do a show yesterday. I was diving at that hour. Perfect. Pullback, breakout, move to new highs, top on an hourly MRI top. What else is new? And this is ugly now. And now it added an MRI support line right at the same price. That's a double bottom. That's MRI support. That's a triangle breakout area that has already been support. Closing a candle below 85.3. I mean, I'll be traveling when this happens and stuff, but if we were at another, trading retreat and I'm in a trading contest, I would go 20x short, 30x short. It doesn't matter. Like, that's how confident I would be that shit's going to hit the fan. And it's very easy for me to know if I'm wrong. All it has to do is get back above 86. It's such a simple trade for me to go massive short here with a very tight stop. The tighter my stop, the higher the leverage. If my stop is only $300 away on Bitcoin, I'm okay going 100x. What's the most I can lose? $2,000?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your float thing would tell me exactly how much I would lose. So that's kind of my view on it. Real quick on other charts. Gold is still flirting with the top, but gold is going to have an MRI monthly top next month. So I think gold is done. Silver is also flirting here. I think silver is also going down into the 30s. I'm still bearish silver. That's the ratio. Here's your S&P. S&P is going down. S&P is about to break to swing lows. This is very bad. Wow.
Bad.
If you're looking at original, beautiful low. No way. I'm sorry. That's oil. That's not S&P. Oil looks bad. Look at that. Oil looks like it's ready to break down. Yeah, this is terrible. Wow. Maybe I'll go from shorting silver to shorting oil. I know I said in a prior show I was looking to find a dip on oil, but that's maybe next year. Right now, man, is this an ugly chart. This is, holy shit. Okay, I may be shorting some oil tomorrow. I won't have time today. So, it's also Thanksgiving. Fuck me. I hope oil doesn't crash until after Thanksgiving. Oil looks like a horrible chart. S&P actually looks like it has a chance. If the S&P has a chance, Bitcoin has a chance. That's it does need to break above some of these moving averages and highs. It's also holiday week, so there's not going to be any volume. I wouldn't. I would just stay away from the markets and take time off right now. All right, Matt, that's it for me. Floor is yours. Go for it.
Thanks, mate. Look, I'm going to skip myself today because I can see there's something wrong with my internet. Is it working now? Have we cleared it up?
No, you're pretty blurry. But any comments on what I said?
I think you're right, and I'm not bullish on Bitcoin at all. I'll try and bring up some charts, but just don't want to ramble on in incoherent internet fuzz, right? But I clicked that button like 30 seconds ago, and it's just come up now. I'll just go to the smaller time frames. Look, there's something wrong with my effing internet. I'm clicking the thing. It's not happening, is it? Look, I'm coming back to you in the studio. I'm going to bring you my internet is cleared up because I know this is not working today, and I don't want to. I'll just tell you how I feel. I agree with everything Tony said. I don't think now's the time to buy Bitcoin. I think there's further downside on. I think you need to get alphanumerics. I think you need to watch these shows. I think you need to join the Discord to really load up on a weekly green diamond, which I really honestly believe is going to come in. Even my closest friends have been messaging me, well, is now the time to buy? Have we recovered? No, I don't think we have. I think we've got further downside. I would rather buy higher than buy. That's how I feel. Tone did everything I agree with. I've got a heap of analysis to show you, but I'm not going to show you through this shit. I'll try and fix my internet. I don't know what's happening, but I'll bring you a show tomorrow. Tone. That's it. That's it for me.
You just cleared up, but I do need to run. I got to pack and I got to get to the airport. We'll try to do a better job tomorrow. Tomorrow I have another flight. I'm going from Miami to New York for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you through the show tomorrow. 50-50, guys. All right, bye.